Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina Marie Agderian. I am the author of The Letters in the Old House, as well as The Faceless Woman, both available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. I will have a link to purchase both books in the description below. So today is another episode of Book Talk. If you're new here, this is a series where I do a spoiler-free review on a book, talk about what I liked, what I didn't like, and help you determine if you might want to read this book. So today I am talking about Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, and I just finished this book this afternoon at the nail salon, and I actually stayed in the drying area for a little bit longer than necessary because I just wanted to get to the end. And the ladies who own the nail salon that I've been going to for a million years were super kind and let me stay and read the book. They know I'm a huge bookworm. So I could not put this down. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5, but fair warning, this is a super messed up book. And it doesn't seem that way, but then about halfway through, you start to go, oh wow, this is definitely a messed up book. And then when you get about 3/4 of the way through, you're like, this is a really, really messed up book. I had legitimate anxiety reading this book, which isn't always great for me, but it was like, I could not put this down. I just kept going, holy, every other page towards the end. So this is a story about a woman named Jules Larson, and she's from Pennsylvania, and she has a missing sister who went missing several years ago. They unfortunately don't know what happened to her, and both of her parents are dead. And she had a boyfriend, she had a job, and her boyfriend, she caught her boyfriend cheating on her, and her job let her go. So she's kind of down on her luck. She's staying temporarily with one of her friends, and she finds an ad in the paper to be an apartment sitter for this apartment building in New York City called the Bartholomew, that's supposed to be a very high-end, very exclusive place in which to live. So they plan to pay her $12,000 to stay there for several weeks, and all she has to do is just live there and sleep there every night. So she's staying there, and then she finds out that one of the other apartment sitters who she had met and really had like a strong connection with goes missing. So she's trying to find her, and everybody in the Bartholomew is like, oh no, she just left. She's gone. She didn't say where she was going, but she left. And so Jules is trying to call and text this other apartment sitter, and she can't get a hold of her, and she's trying to find her, and she's going through New York City just trying to find this woman and find out what happened to her. And she does get some assistance from other people. So that's a whole other thing, but it's a thriller. If I didn't say that earlier, it's a thriller. It is, I can't stress this enough, this is a super messed up book towards the end. But I do strongly recommend. I've read so many Riley Sager books, and I love this author. I know that almost every book I pick up from him is going to be a good book. Like, it's going to be a good read. It's going to keep me on the edge of my seat, and it's going to give me anxiety, but I'm going to enjoy it. So it does have a New York City setting. If you like reading books about New York City, I live right outside of New York City, so a lot of what they talk about is very familiar to me. And it's very like, it's just, it untangles itself very slowly, I would say, in the first half. So don't get frustrated with it, because once you get halfway through, then it starts to all unravel, and you're like, oh wow, okay, this is what's happening. So I don't want to give too much away, but definitely pick this up if you're looking for a really good thriller. So Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. Let me know in the comments if you've read this book or if you plan to read this book. And as always, guys, happy reading.